Floyd Mayweather is facing serious backlash as several of his employees have accused him of not paying their wages. Protests have erupted outside his gym, with staff alleging weeks of unpaid labor that have left them in financial distress.
I just probably use this stuff.
Okay. The money team has no money.
Alright, money team has no money.
The money team has
The protest took place outside the Mayweather Boxing and Fitness facility on Highland Avenue in Hollywood, Los Angeles. Employees voiced frustration over delayed payments and poor working conditions. Some claimed they left other jobs to work at the gym, only to face inconsistent compensation. General Manager Samaria Baldwin said the situation has severely impacted her life. Staff are now considering legal action under California labor laws.
I had to deal with unsurety. I had to deal with conflict with my now wife because of me not figuring out where I'm going to do, where am I going to get money from to pay my bills? Like, this is insanity, man. Like, we've had members come here and try to offer us we can help you out here, we can give you money, or people gave us Chick-fil-A cards that we could try to eat food. Like this. Fairness is fair, man. You gotta pay what's due. This is about more than just pay at this point. It's like, come on.
You're good. Thank you.
How you doing? On my end, they love community activist and a former trainer here at Mayweather Boxing and Fitness in Hollywood. We're out here today because we're spreading awareness around inhumane conditions that are taking place within a working environment.
Mayweather has often emphasized the value of self-reliance and entrepreneurship in interviews. He's expressed a desire for his children to build on his legacy, which includes Mayweather Promotions, the Money Team brand, and various real estate investments. He has even discussed plans to purchase an NBA team and invest in skyscrapers, reflecting his ambitions to grow his business empire.
My job is to help you. Yeah, I'm with Floyd, getting a check. I get a check from Floyd, but I want to push you. Have your own business while you traveling the world with me, and we laughing, we kicking, and we joking. You got a company where you're making money also. So if something go wrong and you're not with me no more, you don't have nothing bad to say about me because I put you in a position to become an entrepreneur or to become a boss.
Although Mayweather is known for flaunting his wealth and adopting the moniker money, recent events have cast a shadow over his financial dealings. The gap between his public persona and his mounting financial obligations is becoming increasingly apparent.
Imagine working for someone whose whole persona is money, 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 and you don't get paid. Well, that's exactly what it is for employees of Floyd Mayweather. Employees of his Los Angeles gym accuse Floyd Mayweather of bankruptcy after failing to pay them. I mean, he's still buying stuff. Portfolio valued at $10 billion, including 18 office buildings spanning. I mean, he can do all this, but he can't pay his employees' salaries. $10 billion portfolio, 18 office buildings spanning 10 million square feet. Like what? Another deal he finalized with a 20 million property in Manhattan. Financial troubles. Despite these high-profile purchases, allegations of unpaid wages at Mayweather's Los Angeles gym have sparked significant backlash. Employees claim that they haven't received paychecks, prompting a public protest outside the facility on Highland Avenue. One protester held a sign accusing Mayweather of modern-day slavery, while another noted that the money team has no money. Even if you work for a different company and if you ain't getting paid, you're scared to show up and say something because you know how businesses do. They silence you and they fire you. The employees alleged violations of California Labor Code 210, which mandates penalties for late wages. First-time violations can include fines between 100 to 200 and unpaid wages beyond the 30 days entitled work to a full day pay for every day delayed. That is crazy. Money team ain't got no money. Apparently it's not the first time too. They had one in Elk Grove and it closed down because the landlord sued for a non-payment of $30,000 in rent. Now the LA gym facing closure. Employees are questioning whether Mayweather himself is aware of the financial.
Mayweather's extravagant lifestyle continues, as shown by his purchase of a $30 million resort-style mansion. This adds to a real estate portfolio that includes properties in Beverly Hills, Las Vegas, and Miami. Despite ongoing financial controversies, he remains focused on luxury investments. In October 2024, Mayweather expanded his real estate holdings by acquiring a $42 million portfolio of over 60 buildings in Upper Manhattan. The portfolio includes more than 1,000 affordable housing units, which he claims to own outright. He described the acquisition as a strategic move to grow his real estate empire, despite his other pressing financial obligations.
Floyd Money Mayweather up until recently didn't have any money, so Floyd is the highest earning athlete in his career, making over $1.1 billion. And after making a killing, he ended up retiring in 2017. However, he dug himself into a hole after making super lavish purchases like this LA mansion. It was so bad that he actually owed $22.2 million to the IRS, which made him have to come out of retirement to pay that back. Like and follow for more.
Mayweather has denied having tax issues, attributing such reports to a biased media narrative. He claims to have paid $26 million to the IRS in 2015 and insists that stories about tax problems are exaggerated. According to him, his financial empire is strong and stable.
Especially when it comes to the media in this country. While everyone is counting my money and assuming the worst, these are the facts. Uncle Sam received $26 million from me in 2015. What else could they possibly want? I'm sure I would have been notified much sooner if there were any real discrepancies, right? Bottom line, everybody just wants to be part of the Money May show, including the IRS. That's fine. You can crunch numbers all day, but in the end, my empire is rock solid and intact. Now calculate that. Hashtag TMT, hashtag Floyd Mayweather, hashtag TBE.
Despite owing a reported $33 million to boxer Gervonta Davis and other outstanding liabilities in Dubai, Mayweather's high spending habits show no signs of slowing down.
Damn, Floyd Mayweather, Money Mayweather. What, they got you up under the gun again on $25 million in taxes? Hey, man, you know, stuff about to get real for you, Floyd, man, because you already owe Gervonta Davis $33 million that you ain't paid him. Do anybody find it strange that your boy Floyd is on all the IRS money, on Dubai money, on Gervonta Davis money, but yet we have all this stuff, all that flash that y'all see, but y'all realize, man, he get a lot of that stuff free. Now, guys, I'm not hating because that is my favorite boxer, man. And like I said, I'm born and raised in Las Vegas, and I love his grind. He's a hell of a fighter, but man, hey, man, let the chips fall where they may, man. Everybody can get it on my channel. I'm just putting out that news, man, like the feds is putting it out there because the feds is all in that, man, business right there, man. How you earn all these millions? But, man, stay tuned for that next video.
Mayweather's obsession with luxury, evident in his collection of exotic cars, private jets, and high-end homes, has had a significant impact on his financial stability. He reportedly still owes $7.2 million in taxes from 2010 and $22.2 million from 2015. Critics argue his spending habits reflect poor fiscal responsibility and a tendency to live beyond his means.
And you know, we both made some real money, but you know, you start burning through, you make $2-3 million a year, you burning through $100,000 a month. You ain't really got that much money.
He probably spending way more than that.
No, I'm talking regular dudes.
We
say we make $3 million, we burning through $100,000 a month. We really don't got no paper like that saved up.
That's a fact.
So even if he's making $100 million, if he's burning through $5, $6, $7 million a month, you still got taxes, you still got responsibilities. So I don't know nobody's bag, but you know, me and you, we real. Yeah. We never count nobody's paper. So
not at all.
I hope he got 10 billion. And I hope he get out of this problem.
That's a fact, because you would figure he should be able to just cash him out. Like whatever the tab is, you know, he should be able to wire that.
I think he could do that with no problem. I think he got all the money in the world. I think they may not want it.
One of Mayweather's most controversial claims is that he earns $3 million a month. more than Bill Gates, he alleges. Financial experts have dismissed these statements as unrealistic, pointing out the lack of transparency surrounding his income sources.
And Floyd Mayweather says he makes $300 million a month, which is $3.6 billion a year. He makes more money than Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, all of those guys. So I say all that to say this. The money that Canelo was looking for, they can easily come up with that money. Floyd Mayweather got it.
Well, listen, let me put it this way to you. If he makes, what did he say, $300 million a month?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm 6'4" and 240, and I know I'm 5'8" and a half and 240. So there you go. There's no way. There's that. If he makes $3 million a month on his investments, that's a lot. $36 million a year. That's a lot. So I know guys that are worth, $500-600 million, plenty of them, and they don't make $36 million a year, let alone $300 million a month. So there you go.
Former world champion Oscar de la Hoya has questioned Mayweather's motivations for returning to the ring for big fights. He suggests that Mayweather came out of hiding to fight high-profile opponents like Canelo Alvarez and Conor McGregor purely for financial gain.
Wants to fight, if he really wants to come out of retirement and crawl under his rock, then call out Canelo once again at 160, okay, 100 pounds, 160 pounds. Call out Canelo and do the rematch, and that's it.
You think he's talking this trash because he wants a rematch? You think he actually wants?
Absolutely.
You think he wants a rematch?
Look, another reason why he's crawled out of his rock, he needs money.
You think he needs money?
Absolutely.
He's always flossy.
It's absolutely, he needs money.
You think he's going
once
broke?
Again, come on. Fighters like that always go broke.
He's always spending, so I guess.
Absolutely. Look, he's not fighting anymore, so that big money's not coming in. Look at what happened to Mike Tyson. He made what, $500 million?
Right.
You think you can spend $500 million overnight? Absolutely.
You can't.
I doubt he'll ever step into that ring. Floyd's a big freaking...
He called Canelo the easiest win of his career.
Yeah, because he was 21 years old.
Right.
Of course. If I fought Ryan Garcia, who's 19 years old, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna beat him easy because of my experience.
So fight him in his prime, he goes down, you think?
Easy.
What's your message to Floyd?
Floyd, stay under your rock, dude.
Mayweather's $18 million Jacob & Co. billionaire watch covered in 260 carats of emerald-cut diamonds epitomizes his lavish lifestyle. Despite earning over $700 million in his boxing career, reports indicate he has faced serious financial issues, including involvement in a $42 million scam and extravagant purchases like a $1 million Super Bowl ticket.
How much is that?
$1.8 million.
$1.8 million watch.
$1.8 million, dude?
You're the first to see it.
That's insane. That
1.8 is high. 18 life.
That happy birthday, champ. That's how we doing. 1 point. That is sick, dude.
But you gotta show him what he said.
Money green.
No, hold on. This watch was made specifically for the champ, Floyd Money Mayweather. 101 piece.
One of one.
Money team.
Can we see it on him?
Yes, sir.
That one of one.
$1.8 million.
It's like it's a one of one. I love that.
Even amid ongoing financial struggles and tax debts, Mayweather continues to flaunt his wealth through luxury purchases and social media displays. Behavior critics say reflects a troubling disregard for his financial responsibilities.
Boxing Doctor News. Hey there, money moves enthusiasts. Let's talk about Floyd Mayweather's wild ride in the world of wealth. 1 minute. We're hearing about financial troubles. The next, he's dropping $402 million on Manhattan real estate. But hold up, plot twist. Now his LA gym employees are protesting, claiming they haven't been paid. Is the money team really out of money? Meanwhile, Mayweather's still flexing, snagging a $20 million property in Midtown. What's the real story here? Is he a real estate mogul or facing a cash crunch? And the biggest question, does Floyd even know what's happening at his gym? This financial roller coaster is giving us whiplash. What do you think is really going on with Mayweather's millions? Drop your theories in the comment.
Mayweather frequently showcases his private jet on social media. The jet's spacious, lounge-like interior is just one more example of his taste for over-the-top luxury.
I'm about to get on the jet. Head to Miami, baby. It's your man Floyd Money Mayweather. It's Air Mayweather. We're on our way to Miami. Come with me. What's up? It's your man Money Mayweather coming to you live. And you know, right now we on Air Mayweather. You know, we like to call it the jet Air Mayweather because you know when it's my time, it's money time. Everything we do it over the top, exclusive, big, huge, massive. You know, so you know, as we slowly pull the money out the bag. You know, so right now, you know, with the money team, my man Rick right here, he chilling. He don't say much. So it's not, you know, it's nothing like riding on the Air Mayweather, big boy private jet. And you know, doing what we do best. You know, that's 700,000. That's 700,000. That's 700,000 right there. You know, and with this, we make, you know, it's 300,000. That's $1 million. $1 million private jet.
Recently, Mayweather has expressed an interest in building long-term wealth through income-generating investments. He famously said, "Money doesn't make me. I make money." While he's taken steps to invest in real estate, such as working with SL Green, critics argue he still avoids addressing his tax issues and debts, casting doubt on the effectiveness of his financial strategy.
I don't always talk about different things that I'm doing. You know, what I'm working on right now in New York City, I know you guys, if you guys haven't seen one of my buildings, is One Summit, you know.
Yes.
You know, it's actually, it's one of the tallest commercial buildings in the world. So just in New York alone, I got 9 skyscrapers.
Yeah. What's the address of that building?
I don't know that one by heart. So what I'm working on, I want you guys to know this. I got a casino coming to New York City in Times Square.
Wow.
You part of that, yeah.
Clap it up for that. That's incredible.
That's big. That's
big.
That's huge.
I just saw that, Caesars.
Yes, I got a casino. SL Green is a company that I've been working with for so many years. And Andrew Mathias, you know, great business guy. This is what he told me one day. We took a walk. We was in New York. We was taking a walk. He said, "You see that building right there?" He said, "Yeah." We said, "We own that. You see this building? We own it." So we was walking and walking. Then he said, "You know, a boxer makes money when he boxing. A football player makes money when he playing football. Basketball player makes money when he playing basketball." He said, "But New York real estate, you make money when you sleep."
Mm-hmm.
So
yes,
that's a bar. That's a big one.
So I said, okay. So I started off something small with him in the beginning.
Boxing promoter Eddie Hearn has weighed in on Mayweather's financial health, claiming the boxing star may be broke. Hearn believes that Mayweather's excessive lifestyle, including frequent high-dollar purchases, is contributing to his growing financial problems and could lead to eventual collapse.
Mayweather.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
not the biggest Mayweather?
I think that Mayweather was unquestionably one of the best ever. But I don't know. I mean, it's difficult to say he's not a true fighter because he fought everybody he could of his era. But he was a different kind of skill set, you know. He was very much hit and don't get hit, which is the art of boxing. I think sometimes when these guys carry on and they do the exhibitions and all that kind of stuff, it just sort of diminishes the legacy a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
And that's what I feel like's happened with Mayweather.
Why do you think he does those things, though? Do you think
for money?
I
don't think he's got the money he says. That's what I think.
I think he still needs the money.
I don't
after
think
all
he
these
needs
years.
the money. But you know when you got that lifestyle, right? So when you're spending what he's spending,
It's a lot of expense.
That's all for today's update. Stay tuned for more.